Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back once again with City Skylines here in the growing town of Ajaxville in the Ajax Enclave. A kind of, I don't know, lakeside environment really, I suppose. Well, there's no flowing water, which is part of the little problem I've got, but there you go. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We finished off in the last episode creating our first fishing route here, collecting anchovy and something else. Will you tell me what you're collecting? Shellfish, that was it, yeah. And I was delighted to see that we could actually sell our fish in a fish market right here. Now, as you can see, we have demands. We have mostly demand for housing. And in fact, most of our housing spots are already taken up. I have been leaving gaps, as you know, here for sort of parks and greenery and those sort of pleasant areas of a city. We have space to expand over here. This area will be a farming industry area. So yeah, it's going to be interesting building residential areas around that. We could put it down there. Actually, let's look at our natural resources. Yeah, that's kind of foresty, isn't it? So interesting. So we could actually, yeah, we'll build housing, I think, out here in all likelihood. So that'll be the farming district. It's kind of impinging on our current residential areas, but we'll try not to worry about that too much. We have oil here. And what I think I'll do, because noticing, let's get rid of that. What am I looking for? Natural resources. There it is. Get rid of that. We have this lovely sort of flat bit of land here, which would be a nice sort of seaside space or a fishing area for our people to use. And we have got this little island here. I was thinking, and I did play around with, off camera, creating some sort of little park here, but it requires setting up ferries and stuff, I think. I haven't explored it properly, so there may be ways of getting just pleasure craft out there, which would be nice, to have a little sort of natural sanctuary here. But they start getting expensive, and then something happened. But yeah, we'll deal with that later. Right, so what I'm thinking of doing actually is not using all this area for oil industry. We'll use some of this for pleasant housing. And I also thought we might use this area up here as well. So that's what we're going to do. But first off, I'm not quite sure why. Perhaps because I was thinking the fishing business is an industry. I'll put industry here. And when I came back to look at it, I thought I don't like industry being there. So we will, I think, rezone all that to be commercial instead. It's less polluting, less noisy. Altogether more satisfactory, I think. Should we put some on the other side as well? No, we'll leave that as... Actually, that electricity pylon there is getting in the way, isn't it? Yep, let's get rid of that. Go away. And put you to go in, say, like that. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, we'll handle that. That's much nicer. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing up here is I'm not sure if the pollution here will extend much beyond where it is now. There's pollution. As you can see, it is pretty awful, and the noise is pretty bad. But we've got this nice spot here, which is untouched. As soon as we're putting industry further down here, I thought, now we'll make some residential area up here. The problem we then have with that is that I've created a one-way system, for getting into the city here. So we're going to have to be wary of that when we sort of put houses here. Because let me just do it, shall I? Let's stop talking about it and let's get on with doing it. So we want actually a large road. Are you a large road? You're a large road. We can have one with bus lanes. You're $80 a sell. You're 80 as well. I don't have any buses at the moment. No, we'll do it without bus lanes for the time being. If I want to put buses out here, I can do that. So what I'm thinking is put the road sort of just along here. Or maybe a bit further out, like that. Yeah, we'll have a straight stretch here, which I think looks a bit straight. And then we'll curve it round here. Is that too much of a curve? What about there? To there. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. And curve it. We don't need that pylon, so I'm happy to get rid of that. That was there when I had waste disposal pipes going out there. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll connect it up to that little bit of the Bayview area down there. But I think this can be straight down here. A little bit of curly. A little bit more curly. That's quite nice. Yeah, I always like to have a little bit of curve on the road. Is that too much? I think it is. No, that's not enough. That looks acceptable, I think. Yep, that looks good. Okay, and what we'll do, we want to connect it actually to this one-way system here. Oops. And not by curling it. I'm going straight across to there. That works, I think. Well, what I'll do as well, I think, is upgrade this bit of road. So it's the same heavyweight type of road, but we still want it to be one way. There you go. And this will be multi-directional, if that's a word. It is now. And the roads we want up here, where we're going to stick our new residential areas, will be... Let's make them curvy, shall we? So if we start off from here and go up like that, yeah, and perhaps a bit... That's not quite... Let's go up there a bit more, I think. A bit round. We've got that gap in the middle. That could be parkland, but do I want it to be parkland or do I want it to be more residential? Well, I think I'll probably make it more residential. Stick you there. Do I want something going off here? We'll probably expand into that area at some point, won't we? So... yeah, they're not terribly helpful blocks, are they, for building things in. Okay, let's pause this. I don't want to go into nighttime just yet. I love the nighttime look, but it's a real pain to do any building and development in. So we'll finish this off and then I'll switch it off, I think. So here, we'll come round the sort of coastline there. And then how would we... that looks better. Yeah, it's not a terribly elegant curve, but I think it'll work. Alright, that's cool. Right, let's turn this nighttime off. Options. Where is it? Gameplay? Use the day-night. No, we're not going to for the moment. That's better. I can see what I'm doing. Right, do we want... The thing is, this is a one-way street here. So if they want to get out that way, to get across there, they've got to go... Right, no, we're going to need roads to connect this up in through the industrial centre. I mean, this could actually be the industrial workers' village, couldn't it? I wonder if I could name it like that. Stick you up there, and... Actually, that's quite a nice idea. Do I want one... No, don't want junctions too close to each other, do you? That's kind of a rule in the game. If I take you there, or to there. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Now, let's not do it like that. Let's break that. Let's take that building out, I think. You're not going to let me do it now, are you? Oh, the building stayed. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that, but that's okay. It doesn't look very clever, and it probably isn't very clever, but we'll live with that. Okay, so what spaces do we have here? We've got quite a few, actually. Let's put some houses down. Obviously, quite a lot of demand for housing. We'll put one in there just to play silly beggars, really, I think. Okay, so we've got that. Now, with the road going down here, we could actually stick in another residential segment here. Let's try that. Let's see how that pans out. This isn't a very good layout here. Get rid of that. That. Let's get you... Actually, what about a little roundabout? Is that the littlest roundabout you can get? Oh, that's a small roundabout. Oh, that's better, I think. Why don't you like joining up? Can I turn off... Is it snapping? Do you snap on roundabouts? Roads. Turn off all this snapping stuff. Does that help with roundabouts at all? What was that? I mean, that's the sort of thing I want, I think. But can I put it in there like that? Am I going to have to draw this myself? I do so not want to do that because I'm rubbish at roundabouts. Again, there are mods that make this a whole lot easier, but what if I delete that? Can I put my roundabout in there now? No. Okay, let's delete you. Yeah, there are mods, but I'm trying to play without mods for the... What are you trying to snap to? Stop doing... Which way round's it going? Ow. Okay. It's almost like it wants to work for me. Yeah, there are mods that allow you to build roundabouts more efficiently. That's not entirely... Oh, let's get rid of that one down there. That allow you to build roundabouts more efficiently and more accurately. But at the moment, I'm trying to play the game without mods. So, yeah, I'm limiting myself in all sorts of ways. So, let's go back to roads. Because there's just so many mods. Why do you not want to get... I know it's already occupied. Do I have to do... What is going on here? What's that? What? Why is it complaining there? What is it complaining about? Oh, it's an elementary school. Oh, bother. That was a bit reckless of me. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. That'll teach me. Right, so if I put you in there. And there. Okay, good. Right. We can do this. We've done it. Excellent. Right. Oh, choose me to pick a spot where is the least friendly spot for building in, honestly. We'll get you from there. Really want. No, we don't want one way. We want... Oh, dear. Oh, have I got a different type of road, isn't it? Oh, you great planet. Right, we'll get there. Right. Yeah, that will have to do, I think. Okay, right. We'll put our bit of road in here. Let's make it a little bit curly. Go down like that. That's fine. We'll leave that slip of a road up there because that could lead into our upcoming industrial estate. So what do we have in terms of blocks, what we can use to build housing in? Oh, this is they are all mostly squares. That's really good. Well, apart from that last one, obviously. Right, and we've done that up there. I'm happy with the routes, I think, so people can get in and out of there quite easily. And there's a shortcut through the industrial estate. Actually, could do with this road going straight across there, perhaps. No, we'll leave it like it is. We'll see how the traffic management holds up, to be honest. Right, now we probably want to, yes, we do want to put some utilities in here. Let's take some water up. Some water up there as well. There we go. And we probably want some up there as well. That's excellent. Electricity. You should be okay once you start building, but yeah, that's going to be a while yet. So we'll stick you in there and across there. See what that does. Okay, what about down here? Oh, they're going already. Excellent. Right, but do you have water? No. Where can we stick? No. I don't want to overlap too much. Just the tiniest bit of overlap will do nicely. There we go. And yeah, we'll send you up there. Excellent. Right, oh, they're building. This is all good. Yes, you will get water. Let's go a bit fast. Oh, I thought for a second, I was there for a second in the negative population. I was in a population loss situation. Right, splendid. They're moving along. Up here. Oh, we have got somebody. We could do with some more industry, perhaps, is what they're looking for here. I have some zone here. I could use that. Or that. Yeah, let's use that. That's residential though, isn't it? Entirely the wrong colour. There you go. I did get that right, didn't I? Yes. I keep thinking this could be a little district, but I'm not sure what sort of name I'd give it for up here. If you've got a name, a good name for this residential district, sort of, it's on the coast here, so it's got that pleasant view, but it is kind of adjacent to major industrial area. Do I want... I've got a district down here, haven't I? Which is Bay View. Do I want to extend that up to these houses, which can barely... Well, they might be the top of a... Right, so yeah, let's extend it, shall we? All the way out here to that roundabout. That can be Bay View. Right. Oh! Achievement! Busytown! Excellent! The only trouble with this is you get loads more things you can use. And I'm hardly using any of them at the moment anyway, so there's just so much choice. You think, well, what do I do? I just get confused when I have too much choice. Helicopter priority. Oh, yes, I do have natural disasters turned on. Yeah, so I probably will need electric cars. Ah, that's good. Because I do have a kind of eco-friendly district. I could give them electric cars. That's a policy, isn't it? Yeah, it is a policy. Old Town. Okay. Yeah, I like those policies. Oh, loads more. Ah, good. A nice selection of new roads, including bicycle lanes. That's good. Tropical gardens, an oil power plant. How does that compare with the coal? Jet ski rental. Ooh, could I actually make that island a nature park with jets? I'm going to have to play with that. Oh yeah, we've got all sorts of emergencies now for disasters. Right, let's pause this for a second. I am at 3,809 people. Everything is booming. Right, this district here. Yeah, I've got a medical helicopter depot. Nice. Policies. Where was that? Come on, where's the electric cars? Okay, everyone living in the policy area must switch to an electric car. Cost $2, whatever. Or, was that 2 cents? I don't know. Curious currency symbols. If I turn that on, I wonder what will happen. Probably not a great deal because it is only a fairly small district, to be honest, but there you go. Right, we have $55,000, which is a nice amount of money. I've got a road going out there. I could connect that as well, couldn't I? Yeah, why didn't I? I'm obviously not paying attention. There you go. You probably want it just to be straight for that. There you go. That's very handy. So they can easily get to work now. Right, now anything else that we need to look at in terms of the demographics of my lovely people? Electricity, okay, we're okay with that. Actually, while I'm looking at that, so the coal power plant costs 19,000 and gives me 40 megawatts. The oil gives me 120. Costs 50 though. Yeah, pollution 35. Oh, it's less polluting apart from the noise, so the actual sort of ground pollution is less than the coal plant. That's good. We don't need it just yet though. Okay. I'm not going to worry. Water's fine too. Industrial. We need more industrial. So could we... that was a point. Did we have... where's the industry? Is that the industrial one? That's commercial. That's the industrial. Oil, yes, I think that was a new one. We didn't have oil industry at the last level, so we could now start building in our oil industry down here. So let's get a road. Where should we take you from there? Up there, around there. Actually, before we do that, let's just check what different types of roads we do have. 2-lane, with oh, that's grass, with trees, bicycle lanes, trolley buses. Right, one way. Asymmetrical 3-lane road. Oh gosh, it gets complicated now. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm not going to worry about that. And we've also got bus lanes. I should start introducing buses actually at some point reasonably soon, I think. Well, I like that. Large avenue with grass and trees and bus lanes and stuff. That's nice. We'll have to do that somewhere. Yeah, the town's getting big enough, I think, and disparate enough to put buses in. But the question is, can I afford them? Because I did actually play around with buses after one of the earlier episodes, and they cost money. And I wasn't making any from them, so I abandoned that idea for the time being. Okay, we'll stick with our standard road here, I think, because this is going to be an industrial zone. We're connecting it there. We're going up there to there, to there, and I really don't like the way it does these curves, these joining curves. I've seen other players with a Move It mod, which looks really nice, in that you can sort of take a point and shuffle your roads, your buildings, any of the assets around a little bit to move them into a more aesthetically pleasing layout. Okay, so I think being an industrial area, we'll make this a grid from here. From there, a grid, in fact, up there, to that, to our main road, and from there we are losing a bit. Okay, that works fine. We have got that gap, haven't we? But we can fill that up by doing a bit. Fill up a bit anyway by doing that and that. Splendid. Right, is that where the oil is? Not exactly. The oil is off to the other side. Bother. Right, oh well, we'll just stick more roads in. So we'll take you out there. I think that will do. There. To there. Okay, we'll just connect all these up in a pretty straight line. Bit like can we make this a little bit of a curve? We can. That looks fine. Right, so all this is going to be very nasty industrial area. There. Yeah, odd size. Right, you, and all these here. Can be industrial. We need to make it a district, which is that one. We'll use the big brush. It's a little bit odd perhaps having an oil industry zone directly adjacent to a forest, a much more eco-aware zone. Oh, we need to give this a name. I'll think of a name for the next episode, but if you can beat me to it, if you can think of a good name for an oil industry area, it could be like what's the name of that oil ranch in Dallas? Yeah, it does rather age me, doesn't it? Sorry about that. yes, I am that old. I do remember Dallas. Okay, so we need to make this a oil district. That was that one, was it? Yeah, oil. That's you. We probably do need to provide you... Oh, you've got resources already, by and large. But we'll probably need to stick some in there. Ooh. I almost got that perfectly equal. Excellent. And electricity. Oh. Drag you along there and see how you do. They're building. They are building already. And look, my demand has gone down. Just a little bit above zero. That's quite nice, steady demand. People coming in. Do I need more residential zones? What's this like up here? You've not used these bits yet. Honestly, I mean, where do these people want to live? If not in these lovely blocks that I've assigned to them. You've got all the facilities, haven't you? All the services. You'll get electric when someone moves in, honestly. How's my garbage collection doing? 48% full, that's fine. Actually, let's have a quick tour of our demographics. Education. Elementary school is doing well. Yeah, we're coping with that very nicely. High school, that's fine. We don't have a university as yet. What's that? Levels. Oh, it tells you the levels they're at. Oh, cool. Right, yeah, I'm not worrying too much about that. Traffic. Ah! We've got one traffic hotspot here. Now I'm wondering, because that's a one-way, is that part of the problem? What happens if I change that to... Oh, it's two-way now. It's done that already. Right. Does that affect the traffic levels? No. Okay, it wasn't quite the answer I was looking for. Do I need to make it a bigger road? Would that help? Well, it's not too much to worry about. I mean, it doesn't affect too much of the city, to be honest. Pollution. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, that's my police and fire department bang in the middle of it. I can buy new land. I can do that. Yeah, I've got 58,000, nearly 59,000 in the bank. Health. Oh, everyone's very healthy. That's not a problem. The fire service has got pretty much everyone covered, I think. Yeah, enough. Is that crime? That's crime. Crime is low. That's good. Anything else I need to worry about? Transport, we've not got any of that. I think oh, that's garbage. Nah, the guys can get around without any trouble at all. There's a health one. I didn't check that. Is that the health? That's the health. Yeah, we've got 2 health centres. They're a bit far away down there in Bayview, but they should cope, I think. Yeah, they'll be fine. Do you think it's worth buying this next plot of land? It probably is, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I could fill this all out. This will look better when I fill it out properly. But I'm thinking we could do with more green spaces and parks and stuff. Parks and places. Park out. Oh, that's... Oh, no. What about... Yeah. But when it brings up 2 boxes of information, you think to yourself, oh, what's going on here? So we've got this list down here. What's all this here? Oh, this is the... Right, this is the coverage and the impact. Right. Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to ignore that for the moment and look down here. What have we got? Parks, plazas. Actually, could do with a park or something up here. They deserve it, I think, don't they, for living close to this this industrial wasteland. So what have we got? Small parks. A tropical garden. Well, that would fit in quite nicely. On the edge of the map, perhaps. I quite like having things at the edge of the map. What else we got here? Plazas, no. Other parks. Baseball? Basketball, sorry, read it correctly. Tennis court. Oh, that's not too big. I'm just wondering. Bayview. That sounds like the kind of place where you would have a tennis court, doesn't it? Well, you could stick one in here. Or, no, we won't have it overlooking the view. No, we'll stick a tennis court in there, I think. Everyone loves that. They think that's a really good idea. Yeah, that's excellent. It's on the wrong... Yeah, the trouble with these roads is they only go in... You can't sort of cross the road, as it were. You kind of know what I mean, I think. Actually, I'm just wondering... Can I play around? Because we have got this gap in here, haven't we? Could play around with a path. Oh, I don't spend much time with paths. Now, where did I find them? They were in here, I think, weren't they? Paths. A cycle path. A path with decorations. Oh, with trees. That's paved. What's that then? Paved pedestrian with trees. Paved pedestrian with trees. Oh, for an amusement park. Oh, it's a different colour, that's all. Zoo path. Well, it's not a zoo. We'll use the ordinary one, I think. So if we move this from here... Oh, that worked well, didn't it? Can I actually get it between these... Don't do that. Can I get it between these houses? Not without destroying one, by the look of it. Well, so be it. There you go. Sorry. That'll look better with a bit of a curve, I think. Oh! Or maybe not. Okay, not quite sure why it deleted that other stretch of path, but there you go. Okay, so we'll carry on with that. This could be straight, I suppose, couldn't it, actually? We don't need it to curve around here. So along there, to there. And if we... Actually, can we draw it... How close can we draw it to the tennis court? No, that is actually the tennis court. Space is already occupied. By what? Oh, probably the road. Okay, there presumably is rules as to how close you can build it to a road. I don't know. Do we want the path going up to the roundabout? No, probably not. Actually, you shouldn't have pedestrians on a roundabout. I'm sure that's a rule somewhere. No, don't. Okay, if I go up there and there, that's better. I want to take. Do I have to make you straight then? It looks a little bit naff like that, but can I make it any better? Let's see. Oh, I was making it curvy, wasn't I? So out there, and that's a little bit better, I think. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So they can get now to the tennis court. What would be nice would be a bridge or an underpass. Do you want a bridge or an underpass? Let's try that. Can we do that? Ooh, it looks like we can. So if we go up, this, I think we'll want to be straight. Is that too close? Actually, an underpass is probably a better idea because getting up to that height might be an issue. So can we go down? Can we go down? Can we go up? Can you not go down on paths? I'm sure I've done that. No, I don't want you there. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that maybe you can't. That's disappointing. Oh. Okay. Well, we're going to have to make it raised then, I suppose. Right, so we want to be straight. Little elevations. What are you complaining about? Are you too close to the road? I really don't know. I'm not quite. Why can you not? Why can I not build a path across that road? Does it need to be higher? That is odd. I don't like that. I really do not like that at all. So, what's that? That's the elementary school. I think they do definitely need a path across to the tennis court. So we're just going to have to make it ground level with a bit of a curve, perhaps, like that. Yeah. Well. It sort of works, I think. Not entirely happy with it, but there you go. Right, do you know what? I think we probably ought to finish here because I'm running quite long on this episode. So we have achieved now 4,000 people. And everything looks rather nice. So I think, yeah, what we'll do, we will buy that little... No, not that. It's in here, isn't it? Yeah, we'll buy this bit of land. How much does that cost me? Less than £4,000. We'll buy that. Okay. So we will start building out here. Yeah, there's going to be issues. I'm going to have to build, I think, some way of... I probably want another interchange, don't I, on that highway. Anyway, we've got that to look forward to. But that's it so far, I think, from City Skylines, Ajaxville, the Ajax Enclave. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this little exercise in improving, enhancing, and upscaling, and building an oil farm. If you've got any ideas for naming an oil farm district, be great to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. And in fact, generally, it'd be wonderful to hear from you if you've enjoyed this episode at all in any way, shape or form. A thumbs up, a like would be lovely. But even better, of course, if you've got anything to say, comments, recommendations, suggestions, tips, hints, or even criticisms, do please drop them in the comments box below. It'd be wonderful to hear from you. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you can do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in City Skylines. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.